So what are your questions, please?
All right, so I get about finding what what pairs to trade for the day, or what pairs are weaker than others for the day or whatever like that. And then you go from there. And but once you do that, so say once you found your pair you're gonna trade for the day. So are you going to previous zones, or are you choosing like a certain area within the range, or what?
Oh yeah, I go to previous zones.
Like like you got that order block right there, kind of a supply demand to your right.
Yeah. So if you check to my right here, you can see that right here. See this?
Right. Yeah.
So that's what's affecting this right here. So that's how I
Okay, I
get my
got you.
zones. Yeah. And
So that's how you knew to buy.
yeah. So that's just for me to know the zones where I'm expecting to buy. So I have to wait depending on the pair I'm trading for that day. Okay. So let me show you something. Like if you want to know which pairs to trade, you can just come to I told you my network is a bit poor, so the whole screen isn't loading. Under scanners here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna find Forex crypto, right? So you just go to Forex, right? And then you look for trend. So you go for trend following. And this is a bit slow in loading, but once you check on your laptop you see that, right? So you can see I have a buy, so this is not a strong buy. You can see AUD SGD is a very strong buy, right?
Okay, I see it.
So you can see card. So if you want the major pair, so you could just say just major, right? So you can see them. You can see Euro USD, AUD just a buy, sell, buy, sell. There's no strong buy or strong sell for any of this, right? So you could try the exotic pairs.
So you're looking for strong buy, strong sell.
Yeah. So once I'm done with that, I know what pairs I'm trading. I know what I'm focusing on for the day. Then I move to my chart. Like I told you, this is taking a bit long to load because my network is very poor today. I have no idea
Sorry.
what's wrong with my network provider. So basically that's what I do. You just look for strong buy, not buy or sell. It has to be strong buy or strong sell. So you know what pairs to focus on. So you could see USD card is still a sell, but you could see the chart has been buying, but basically I'll still be looking for sells. I wouldn't be buying. So this is just another way to get your daily market direction, okay? So the next thing
Gotcha.
I do is go back to my chart now, right? And then I start looking for my zones. Now, if I get these zones this way, right, with the other blocks here, now I'm not just using this, I'm gonna change this to the line graph, right? And I will zoom out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see this point here looks like a very good line. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
considering the highs where the market turned. So I will consider here also. So for my trading today, I think this will be all the zones I'll be needing. Then if, let's say
So
I
all
don't
you
have
doing is waiting for a price to come to that zone.
here, no, I don't expect the price to get to this zone. I expect the price to change direction from here.
Oh,
Since,
for that, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, Euro JPY is a buy. And remember, the JPY pair opens during the Tokyo section, which is in the next 2 hours. So I'm expecting
So
JPY,
so what buy did you take today?
this Euro JPY at this point here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it was
So
a small buy. It wasn't a big
yeah.
move.
So
Okay, I got
I'm not really expecting this to get to this point. Okay. But if it does, I will always have my stop loss. Once I see the market going against me and then there's a change in trend, I cut my losses. Just simple maths.
you.
Never
Got you.
hold on to a losing trade. And then always use proper risk management. Okay.
Got you.
So but basically that's just what you need. And the video I sent you before we had this call covers those parts. So you could just zoom out and just say, okay, I'm having a zone here.
Are you looking for zones that have major reversals, big
Yeah,
moves off?
major reversals on the 15 minute.
Got you.
Okay, so you could
So
say,
do you look at the higher time frame or anything like that, or you just go straight from
no,
15
I
minutes?
just go straight to the 15 minute. I don't look at the higher time frames. The reason I do that is because if you watch the old video, I told you guys about daily movement doesn't exceed 100 pips to 150, right?
Oh, so are you looking for is a range? Like you were saying, you're looking for those ranges between if you're a pair moving 120 pips a day on
Yeah,
average, then you're only looking for a range wherever it open up. You're looking for a range upwards or downwards in between that range.
yeah, exactly. So if I'm trading on the daily, there's no point going on a higher time frame because any time frame higher than 15 minutes is going to give you maybe 200 pips, maybe on the 4 hours, right? And I'm looking for 70 to 100 pips daily and maximum stop loss of 30 pips. So that's why I use the 15 minutes, okay? And then it works best for this strategy. Now you could use a higher time frame, but for this strategy, use the 15 minutes, okay? I know there are a lot of strategies out there, but this is what works for this, okay? So
Okay.
you just take your levels, like here, for example, you can see this right here.
Yep. Good
You
level.
just have it there and just let it be, okay? And then zoom out. And you can do this for every pair you trade. You can just do it once and it will be there. Like anytime you
Got
come
you.
back on your chart, it will still be there. So you can see this level here, right? 1, 2.
Yep.
Now,
Multiple touches. Yep.
yeah. So if you zoom to where we are right now, the market, you realize this is it. And it coincides with this part. Remember on the candle chart, once we zoom in, you notice this part here.
So say like today, the market already went about 100 and something pips. Are you still looking for a trade today?
If it gone up 100 and what?
Say it already went 100 pips in one direction. Are you still looking for a trade?
Yeah, okay. If I'm trading a buy and it went 100 pips buy, I'm not looking for a trade. But if I'm trading a buy and it goes down 50 pips or 70 pips, I'm still gonna be looking for a buy. Okay?
Gotcha.
But the difference is I will be trading during the session for that pair. So you could add in your session indicator, right? So let's say this is Euro JPY. So Euro is the London, right? And then JPY is Tokyo. So you could just put in the 2, right? So you can see once it closed up, you notice, give me a minute. So this is the Tokyo and this is the London, right?
Right.
So those are the time I want to be trading. So in the next 2 hours, I'll be looking for buy. But since I've been on my buy from this point, I'm just gonna hold on to my buy. If it goes down a bit to this level, I'll just take a loss, right? But
Right.
I'm not expecting this trade to go below this level. So I'm still looking for a buy because that's what my market sentiment told me. The scanner told me the same thing. I don't try to
Okay.
predict where the market goes. I just follow the instructions, the checklist. Okay, I give you guys the checklist. Always use the
Right.
checklist. Don't try to
Yeah,
say
I got the check.
um it has been selling from yesterday and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to be looking for a sell. I don't do that. Even if it's selling and I decide this is a buy market, my scanner tells me it's a buy market, right? For what the my daily IG sentiment tells me sellers are more. Now I might not find the Euro JPY on this. Okay, so we can see GPB JPY, Euro JPY is mixed, right? So I use Daily FX, then I go to the markets.com, the app, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you could also use the Forest Factory. You could also use Forest Factory.
So
So
when they
one,
say it's a mix, do you still go ahead and trade it or no?
I do, but it has to be a difference of 60 at least, 60%,
Gotcha.
okay? But
All right.
basically, daily I'll be sending you guys what pair you should focus on, okay? What pair has a better advantage? You could say I didn't mention any USD pair today because I knew the USD was going to gain strength, and I wasn't going to trade the sell because, as far as I'm concerned, the market is still a bull market. All the movements down is just a correction. If there's a change in trend, I'll let you guys know. But that's all you need to check. Check this, and then come here and take your zones. It's as easy as that. So you can see GPB USD right here.
So how do you know when your zones are valid?
It coincides with the time. Timing is important. So if my trade happens, let's say on Euro JPY now, right? Once it's
All right.
Tokyo, once it's Tokyo session, and then candles are still at the zones. I know it's picking a direction from here. Okay.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. So yeah, so if Tokyo comes in and it's still in your
So yeah,
zone right there,
yeah. So I'm
you
taking
know
a
for
buy.
sure that it could be a buy. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
exactly. So if I'm
So
trading a different pair
yeah,
like this, same thing. London or AUD, which is also Sydney, I think, right?
Sydney.
So if it's at the zone at during the Sydney Open, same thing. Now you could backtest
So
this.
so right now, what would your bias on Euro RB?
Is a sell. Euro AUD is a sell.
All right. So what would you draw your zones right now?
I'm not on a trade on this, but if I was, you can
No,
see I
just
had
for
a
example. I know you're not gonna trade it. I know you're not gonna trade it. Just for
this,
example.
yeah, this is my zone here, right?
Also, if you reach that
I have,
again, that's when you'll be selling. Okay,
no, not
gotcha.
really. So I have one more zone here. Let's take in the line.
Oh, right there, shit.
So I expect once this cross is coming down, okay? So for this, I'm looking for a cross of this level.
Gotcha. All right, that's all I wanted to know. Just how you approach the market from once you find out exactly what pair you're gonna trade.
Okay. So I guess
All
you,
you doing is waiting for price to. All you doing is waiting for price to reach your zones
yeah, and
and
timing.
hope and the timing
Yeah.
of the pair. Yeah, I got you.
And once I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is check for my trend, check the scanners, check the daily FX, and also check the group to see the direction I give for that day. So I think basically that's just it. It's as simple as that. Once you apply your risk management, you're good.
Okay, cool. Now I'm getting a little bit better now. I feel better
All right.
about the strategy.
Okay. Really apologize for taking your time. I've just been really busy these past 2 days. So
No, sorry. It's cool.
okay, the video is being recorded, so you're gonna get the video as soon as we're done. Okay.
All right, appreciate it a lot, man. Because a lot of people had a lot of questions
Yeah.
about how they find these zones, and because it's kind of frustrating to try to do the strategy, and it's like you're the only one that actually really know the strategy, and you're the one posting, good things about, you're
Yeah.
catching these zones perfectly, and we're not. So it's like, all right, we paid for the strategy, but we still not getting it. So it's not, you know what I mean? You get
No,
it's you're
I
trying to
get you.
understand.
I get you. I try my best to explain, but the truth is these things take time. Like I could tell you, literally took me 3 years to come up with this strategy. Three
But
years.
yeah, I get it now. I
So
perfectly
you
get
really
it.
have
But
to
like,
spend some time studying yourself so you understand it for yourself.
yeah,
All right. All right then. So have a lovely day.
you too, man. Appreciate it a lot.